Alright, folks. I think we need to talk about last night. Look, I know we all watched the same thing, but we all have different experiences with the events that occurred last night during the Super Bowl, okay? So I'm gonna go play by play, or event by event rather, and just tell you the way I saw it, okay? Because there's a lot of shit we need to discuss, quite frankly. Let's start off with the national anthem, okay? I always love it when they sing the national anthem. It makes you feel like a true patriot. And it makes you appreciate the national anthem in a completely different way than when you just hear it on the radio like I do. It's a very unifying experience, so, you know, I was really concerned when I found out they were gonna have Kanye West sing it, you know. I mean, he's a divisive character for sure, and you know, I don't know if that's what America needs right now during the Super Bowl, the most American night there is during the year. I'm thinking, you know, maybe he's gonna tone it back, maybe he's not gonna do any sort of crazy shit this time, but the first thing, he comes on in the MAGA jumpsuit. Oof, you know, I'm already pretty concerned. I'm like, is this what? I don't want a riot going off before the Super Bowl even starts, you know? I'm fucking nervous as hell. He gets out, you know, he gets out the mic, he says I'm doing the national anthem part 2, and I'm like, oh shit. We don't need a part 2. Of course, he doesn't even sing, he just gets out his cell phone, puts it up to the microphone, and as far as I could tell, it's just, you heard it, right? It just sounded like pornography. Like just people having sex into the mic. And at home, I am shaking, quivering with anger, okay? This is not what America's about. But then I look into the audience, and you know, it was a different thing entirely, you know? Everyone was very respectful. Some people had their hands over their hearts, some people had their hands on their crotches. Everybody in the audience, not one person wasn't moaning along to the porn that he was playing on his phone through the microphone, and that was baffling because it was verbatim. I don't know if they had all memorized it or if they were like plants in the audience, but like, you know what? Maybe this is what America's about. I applaud Kanye. You know, I wouldn't have guessed that he had it in him to unite everyone. I know that's what he was trying to do in the first place. Okay. If that's what patriotism is, I'm okay with that. Let's get to the meat of the game. So, first things first, Eli Roethlisberger, the fucking kickoff. He kicks it out of the ballpark. Like I don't know how many of you out there are like football heads, but that hasn't happened since the Super Bowl at Worcestershire back in 1968. So, you know, and it just sets the whole game back so far. Like, they have to get the ball boy out, and he's got to go find the Super Ball out in the parking lot. He's got to search from car to car until he finds the ball. All the players are on their cigarette break, as you know, for like half an hour until the ball boy can bring it back to Eli Roethlisberger so he can try again. So in the meantime, we cut to commercial. And it's gonna be a long commercial break, like half an hour, because, you know, the ball boy has to find the... I wasn't too mad because, as you all know, I'm a big fan of Super Bowl commercials, okay? So, like, let me talk about some of my favorites right now. I bet you guys all had some of your favorites, so just comment below any of your favorite Super Bowl commercials. So, my first favorite one is the Aunt Jemima commercial. That shit had me on the ground when Aunt Jemima comes into the fucking kitchen and all the kids are sitting there and she's white. And the kids are like, nigga, what did you did? I lost my mind at that, okay? There were a lot of funny commercials, you know, but also there were a lot of like serious commercials. And like, remember how Miller High Life had that commercial that was like 1 second long? That's like High Life, and then that's it, you know? They decided to, you know, go the opposite direction this time and make something lengthy and that could really like touch at your heart, which I always appreciate that sort of stuff, you know? It's like, it's what I really go in for in commercials, is that they can sort of make me want to buy the product that I know deep in my heart that I need. Lucky for them, Eli Roethlisberger messed up and we have 30 minutes of commercials now, so they're able to, you know, flip the script. Last time it was like 1 millisecond or whatever. This time it's 13 minutes long. And it talks about how Miller High Life basically started. It was just two 15-year-old kids making their own microbrew in a backyard in Tallahassee. And to this day, it's still those two 15-year-old kids in the backyard. That's the whole operation. That's American entrepreneurialism. Okay, so the ball boy comes back. So they get the ball back to Eli Roethlisberger. This time it goes straight through the fucking V, okay? All the way, 20 points, amazing, okay? There couldn't have been a better way for him to pick it back up right when he fucked up at the beginning, you know? Now it's a turnover over to the Philadelphia Saints. Look, I don't know who the fucking field coach is for the Philadelphia Saints. They gotta fire that dude, okay? He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Okay, first down, okay? First down. They try for a Hail Satan. They throw it into the crowd and it hits someone so they can get a timeout, take another cigarette break. Look, I didn't even realize Hail Satans were still legal, okay? I thought that had been banned back in, I want to say 1988 at the Denver, Colorado Super Cup. You know, what the fuck? I guess they are. So they try for a Hail Satan, throw it into the audience, hits a kid, knocks his teeth out. You could tell the kid is screaming, crying, okay? I mean, the guy doesn't even call a timeout though. So the kid gets wheeled out. I mean, everyone's clapping for him, which, you know, very respectful. Either way, so they realize the Hail Satan's not gonna work. I mean, I wish they had just done a Hail Mary. Like, quite frankly, just throw it down the field, see if the other team catches it and scores a touchdown for them. That's what I would have done, but you know, they don't pay me the big bucks, so whatever. So long story short, they score like 5 touchdowns in the next 5 minutes. All right, so let me jump to the halftime show. Twitter was ablaze about this halftime show and how just amazing it was. As you know, 21 Pilots was supposed to be the musical act, but they got deported the night before. So it's like, what the fuck, what are we gonna do for this halftime show? They call up the godfathers of football themselves, American football. They come on stage shit-faced. And you could tell the crowd's not having it, okay? They come on. They're like, we're the original emo, okay? All this Tom DeLonge bullshit, it's trash. The audience is not having it, okay? They just want the music, they want the light show, they want the dancing sharks. And then they go into their first song. It was beautiful. They played all the hits, you know? They played Take Me Out to the Football Game. Football for me, it's a lifestyle, not just something that I do for fun sometimes with my friends in the backyard. They did Dance Dance Revolution. People were losing their mind, and you know, I was at home, I was dancing. As you know, the second half wasn't quite as eventful, you know. They scored a few points, but I mean, people in the audience were already falling asleep, I could tell. So, you know, comment below what you guys think was the best moment, you know, because there were so many good moments. So, you know,